All right, I'm gonna pause here just to collect more questions because then we're gonna start talking about tawaf, inshallah. At what point do you make the niyyah for Umrah? Generally speaking, you make the niyyah once you plan to go. Like if I'm planning to go in 6 months, I make the niyyah now. But the official niyyah that you make at the time of putting the ihram on, that for the niyyah for ihram, that's done after you pray your 2 rak'ah of salah. That's when you make that niyyah. Okay, so I'm unfortunately I'm not going to be able to get to most of a lot of the questions, but some of them will be answering as the course goes on. There's a question about cutting nails and cutting other people's nails. You want to avoid cutting anyone's hair or nails when you're in state of ihram. In terms of baby carriers, some baby carriers are allowed. I'm sorry, I just wanted to. There's another. Baby carrier, depending on the type of baby carrier, what I would recommend is you bring it in and you show it to a scholar and say, is this baby carrier allowed? There's a question about what if your baby's diaper is soiled and you're carrying the baby and you're technically in tawaf. We haven't come to tawaf yet, so I'm going to get to that. The miqat origin, it was described by the Prophet. So the map that I showed you, there were 4 or 5 locations. The Prophet said that if you're coming from here, coming from here, coming from here. So these are the 4 locations that were outlined in the map. You don't need to know what the miqat boundary is. If you're on a plane, for instance, the pilot will tell you when it is. You don't have to GPS it yourself. Every airline will tell you as you approach Jeddah, they'll tell you. Medina Munawwara, if you're coming from Medina by plane, they'll tell you. If you're coming by car, within a matter of 10 minutes, you'll reach the boundary of miqat. So what will happen if you're coming from Medina first? From Medina, you'll take your bus or your group or whatever. From Medina, you'll start driving to that one place called Bi'r Ali. There's a masjid there. You'll go pray your 2 rak'ah, enter in a state of ihram, and then you enter the haram boundary. It's about 6 kilometers outside of Medina Munawwara. All right, let's continue, inshallah.